I talked a mermaid out of the water the other day. On my yacht, we lit up the pot, floated away. I fuck up your block, my low riders hot. My color and ship, this on the way. Probably let mines and them had a rate. The shit you could do when you got cake. That's the result of the risk take. It could all end up in yellow tape. Or you could pull up to the bank. Twist of fate, Dana Danes, candy paint. Lay the frame, it's not a game. Dawn playing with a brain, have her buy me things. Umbrella symphony, candy rain. Sugar water, tears, sweet pain. I done put her through a few things, trying to make sure she could really hang. She kept saying she was gang gang. I don't use all them young nigga slangs. I'ma keep this one simple and plain. Factory wheels inside clean. Pull up, kill them niggas, bang bang. Money and we I maintain. In the crib with the doors playing.
Yeah. Savaki crystals on the old babe. Rick Owen, that's 08. Side baby smoking purple A. How much did you show me? Colorado with a model. Montclair, that's a cold day. Tom sat, bitch, I'm on the moon. Too fly, Mr. Balloon. I'm in London for a week. I rock them Yeezys on tour. I think they drop like next week. You run your mouth, you think it's sweet. Your niggas couldn't be me. Real niggas, they remain G. Real niggas, they remain G. Real niggas, they remain G.
Smoking down Rodeo. Louis Vuitton with the bankroll. Don't think so.
My turn, yeah, I gotta wait, ho. Making that money, that peso. Smoking down Rodeo. Louis Vuitton with the bankroll.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to open. I wanted Race Labs. Is it gonna open? Yep. Cool.
All black attire was matching with my aesthetic. Rap nigga doing skincare with different cosmetic. Guarantee my niggas still bare arms, no prosthetic. You can find them with the iron attached and magnetic. Flow harder, I could drive the East Village. All this money, nigga, please, I go buy some white privilege. Donated to the
Yo, I'm feeling pretty good about this, to be honest. I used to not really like driving the Porsche, but after driving it for some hours, yeah, not too bad. What's up, my first viewer? How you doing, buddy? Ah, shit.
Slow down. You got a penalty?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do something real quick. Change this stream chat so I can see everything. Okay. turned in too late. Oops. And I always miss that one. Oh shit. No. Okay. That's fine. At least I saved it. We'll just go straight through. Matter of fact, how much fuel do I have? Oh, that's not bad. We'll just go straight through.
2, 1, right here.
Damn it. At least I kept it out of the wall. Normally when I screw that up, I go straight into the wall. So that's progress, I would say. I'm like, let's pretend that's all right. Damn, dude. Why am I screwing up so bad? You know what? It's my first couple laps. I'll give myself some slack, I guess. Just a little.
Got the course. Got to slow down and give up that time.
Keep on pushing your buttons. There's nothing to go twice. I'm gonna be in the house. Last night I slept on the couch. I'm like, wake up and do it all again. There's a world top. Let's pretend that it's alright. Keep pretending that it's alright. That was not great. Ugh, damn it, dude. Too much. That was gonna be a decent one too. That sucks. Hello.
What's going on, Miss Olivia?
Well, you know, just spinning here and there, but still actually kind of feeling much better with the car. How's things going with you? Network issues, huh? Fix that.
No, everything's good. Sorry, I was literally just finishing up a reply to you right now. But yeah, no, everything's good. For some reason, way slower today. But yeah, so is Crampton. Crampton's really slow. So.
Gotcha. I have not set a decent lap yet, so I can't even say how I'm doing just yet. But I do feel much more comfortable with the car. I need to fix my internet real fast. Oh, I hope we don't get disconnected. But if we do, I'll start the stream right back up again. I promise. But.
Yep, no, that's basically been me too. I haven't set a good lap at all. And I've also I took a big gamble with my setup that really didn't work. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, I hear you fine, but I might get disconnected because I need to switch Wi-Fi.
I'm in the same boat right now. Like the other night, I was taking like some big gambles with some setup changes that I just wasn't sure how they'd work, and I made my car a lot slower. So I'm trying to backtrack right now.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't messed with any setups. I'm just using the Road Atlanta setup, and I did change the brake pressure. I changed the max to. I tried 80, but that was like too slow for me, so I put it back at 95, and I'm feeling much better with the brakes.
Oh, right on. And you don't have any lockup at 90?
I'm still locking up in a couple corners, but not as bad as before.
Copy. What am I running? Shut up, Crampton. Sorry, I've got you.
Yeah, I am connected to the wrong Wi-Fi. Let's try to change this.
He's yelling at me right now. What?
Okay. I might have actually got disconnected in iRacing. Let's see. Let's just reconnect here real quick, just in case. Bro. Draw. And register. Where they at? Get the cat, huh? Where they at? How's the stream looking, you guys? Are we still live? Cause iRacing, whatchamacallit, it crashed. So looks like we're still good on my end. So I'm assuming that we're good. He said he was responding to me. Let me see what he said. Got it. Cool, cool beans. Awesome sauce. No worries. For your love, yeah.
Your girl is my bitch, she stay on my head, she kill me like glue. We fucked to the scissors, she love when it's in her, she not gonna snooze. I'm coming too fast, I'm on the half tab, that's not an excuse. Don't care about your feelings, get bust like I'm letting them blow it on you. She throwing it fit and throwing it back. You fuck with me once, you coming right back. Tell my shows, you get in the past. Who was your ex? I'll give him a dap. Not threatened by shit, cause I'm killing the shit. They're too good, that ass get a smack. My shorty, my demon and angel, she worry about angles, I'm worried about ranks. She crying.
Oh, Olivia, you there?
Yeah, I had to switch my Wi-Fi, and I think it crashed iRacing.
Oh no, you're fine. I just and I don't have the thing where I can see it when I'm driving, but yeah, Josh said that you got dropped for a second.
Yeah, I think I got that fixed. Hopefully.
Wait, so what do you mean you had to switch the Wi-Fi? You don't have like two Wi-Fis, do you?
Well, yeah, I'm the roommate, and they have their own Wi-Fi, but when I got my PC built, it kept kicking it off, so I got my own Wi-Fi through T-Mobile, so, and I just paid the bill, so when it wasn't paid, I used their Wi-Fi.
Oh no, that's cool. It's funny, like I'd never heard of that before, and Crampton, also has two Wi-Fis, so it's just funny because he'll, have a packet loss or something like that, and he'll have to switch to his other Wi-Fi, and I just never heard of that before, so.
Well, yeah, and I think like the main Wi-Fi brands, I think they have like two Wi-Fi things, like a 5G and a regular, but no, we just got two different Wi-Fi. And T-Mobile Wi-Fi works pretty well too.
Yeah, copy that. So we're just leaving pit lane if you want to break some laps together.
Yeah, sounds good. I will be at the pit lane in a second.
Yeah, copy that. We're just outside of pit exit. We're waiting for it.
Alright, right behind you.
Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead.
So Josh does this really cool thing where he tries to win the outlap, and it usually ends in spectacular fashion, so just be advised.
Got it.
Alright, we got checkered flag. We'll probably go to another one if you want to join us in a prep session.
Yeah, sounds good.
Now we'll probably run still Cranston and inevitably crashing them.
Ah! Oops. Sorry, I locked up. Oops.
I knew I liked you.
Yeah, I meant to do that on purpose. Nah, I locked up. I never lock up there. That's funny.
It's easy to do. And honestly, that's totally our MO. Both Josh and I would be so much better drivers if we could control ourselves on the outlap for 3 to 5 minutes, but we usually don't make it that far.
Yeah, I don't know why I went for that. I just felt like it.
No, you're good. It was the end of the session. Let's join a new one and do some more laps.
Perfect. I never lock up there, guys. But yeah, it was an out lap, so I guess that makes sense. I'll just wait for them to get in and join them when it says that they're in, I guess. Take my gloves off in the meantime. Bro, I love this livery, dude. Whoever made this, bro, go, dude. They raced this at Petit Le Mans. Love it. This one in their LMP2 car. Spike. Super cool cars. What is that? What are these leagues? What is this? I don't know who these are.
But it's just like I remember. Just like I wanted it.
Jeez, like the X did not want to go away.
Look.
It's the return of the Mr. Burn Suckers. Where's the other one at? There it is.
You know, mass destruction when I mash the button. I take your favorite major rapper, left them independent. Crying in the corner, cause I ain't in the sorta. Kinda dissing niggas, I'm borderline addicted to slaughter. Line of niggas in order of who you think can really fuck with me most. Then I tuck the heat close. If he don't duck, then he goes. Ain't no need for
We may or may not get into an actual race tonight. I think it's really cool getting to practice with these guys. So I'm gonna do this for a little while.
Take a break, please, rappers. Bunch of words and ain't saying shit. I hate these rappers, especially the amateur 8-week rappers. Lil whatever, just another short bus rapper. Fake drug dealers turned tour bus trappers. Napoleon complex, you this tall rappers. Get exposed standing next to 6'4" rappers. The streets don't fuck with you, you pitchfork rappers. Chosen by the white man, you hit store rappers. I reload the clip, then I hit more rappers with that. Straight shitting on these piss poor rappers, I'm back. Never knew a nigga that was better. Revenue, I'm good at getting cheddar. Reminisce on days I didn't eat. If it's meant to be, then it'll be. If it's not, then fuck it, I'ma try. Ain't no need to ask the father why no. Cause one day everybody gotta die. One day everybody gotta die. Oh. One day everybody gotta die. One day everybody gotta die, my nigga.
Huzzah.
Alright. Oh, can you hear me, Olivia?
Yes. Also, please call me Red, like the color. I hate my government name.
Yeah, no problem at all. No, I'll be sure to call you Red. No, right on. I just, you know what? I didn't see my little voice spike when I talked at first, so yeah, I don't know if I screwed up or not.
All good. I see you're here. Well, is that you right in front of me? The red 33.
Yep, that's me. I'm just waiting for Cranston to get this thing. He's super slow, so yeah. Oh, there he is.
Sweet.
So what we were saying is, so we'll probably run like another maybe 5-10 minutes of this or so, and then we're probably gonna run to the GT3 cars that are running out here just to change it up a little bit.
Sounds good.
All right, I am gonna go intentionally slow my first 2 laps so I can heat up my tires, just hit my marks. I always fail to do that.
I'll let his friend in front. Let Joshua out in front. I wanna follow them. I wanna be sure that I wanna try to keep up with them. Yeah.
See, I told you, he loves to win that outlap.
I see. He went off track though.
Yeah, oh, there he is. Yeah, so we basically, honestly, we just have more fun kind of running with each other. And so unless we're like on a good one, which we'll let each other know, like, okay, I need to stick with this one. Usually we'll kind of wait for each other, just kind of practice the racecraft.
My goal is to try to keep up with you guys.
No worries. Well, we've been doing this for a while. How long have you been on iRacing for?
I think since like June.
Oh, that's awesome. And how did you get into it in the first place? Like, what kind of brought you to racing?
What brought me to it, eh? Honestly, I don't know. I was playing like Gran Turismo and ACC. And I wanted to do something a little more realistic, I guess. Something more challenging, and hoping that it can get me into real racing.
That's
Bro. I don't know what he said.
Yeah, that's totally cool. God, I have a hard enough time trying to convince people that are already doing car stuff in the real world to get on iRacing. Like, it's tough, but honestly, it really is. It's the closest thing you can get to the real thing.
Yeah, I love it. I love the challenge, and I like the fact that I can actually like try to race against real race car drivers too. Like, that just adds like a whole nother layer to it. What the fuck? Okay.
Sorry, Crampton just destroyed me.
can't drive this shit.
I was like, oh, jeez, okay.
I'm warming up my tires. He goes out like a lawn dart trying to get any little inch he can. He knows exactly what he did. And there's a lot of other stuff, like, again, ACC is super cool, definitely, like, looks and sounds better, but the physics behind it, definitely the best thing that you can do that actually translates over the real world.
I hated the online racing in ACC, which is why I did not do it. And I just said, I'm gonna build a PC.
Yeah, that shit can be super toxic on ACC. I love that game, but the online is not very fun.
Dude, at Monza, I went from, I think, like 27th to like 9th before T3. Like, what? That shit was crazy. You guys, like, I'll have to like post that on my
on
Reddit.
ACC is usually such a shit show.
Oh man, no kidding. Gran Turismo was fun, but it's too much like an arcade.
Yeah, I haven't owned any of the Gran Turismos in a long time. For that reason, I thought they were a little too arcade.
So what do you do?
No.
Do you just do all the sports car stuff on iRacing, or do you do anything else?
Sorry, I was freaking out. What happened?
No, you're good. I was just asking, do you usually stick to like the sports car stuff, or do you do anything else in iRacing?
I did a little Formula racing, but I prefer the GT cars because I feel like if I wanted to take it into the real world, I'm probably not going to make it in Formula, so I'll have a better shot with the GT cars.
I mean, honestly, that's being realistic. It's funny. I coach a kid who's, parents got a lot of money and he's trying to get into Formula One, and he's way too old and late to be able to do that. But he's not nearly as realistic as you. I mean, honestly, Formula cars, maybe you get the sponsorship, but it's just all so much money driven. I mean, like even Indy Lights, like $3 to $4 million a year.
Damn. Yeah, I will take my chances with the GT cars. I know that at 25, I'm not going to make it anywhere in a Formula car.
Yeah, I mean, I like to say nothing's impossible, but again, just again, because truly, I mean, again, the better you get depends on how much money, or how much you can keep your butt behind the seat, which usually equates to money. So it's because I tried to go that route myself, and it's just it's financially hard.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a huge factor too, because I'm already trying to save $6 grand just for a racing cart. So to try to get into a Formula car without any sponsors, and yeah, it's probably gonna be next to impossible.
Yeah, but like I said, never know, and honestly, you're doing the exact right thing too. We're so lucky now because of social media, the fact that you can again do what you're doing, streaming, and kind of be your own billboard. I mean, it's definitely the best time for you to be able to kind of make that happen. Yeah, just take time. Okay, I'll wait for Crampton for just a second. He's coming.
Gotcha.
But no, honestly, that's super cool. And honestly, if being where you are right now, like, being in Georgia, Atlanta Motorsports Park's got an amazing kart track. There's a bunch of other stuff, a lot in Florida, a couple other in Georgia, and the north too. So, honestly, that's a good idea. What kind of kart are you thinking of getting?
I don't know. Like for the racing carts, I was just gonna go to amp and buy whatever they had. What is it, like the Burrell art or something like that?
Yeah, no, Brells make super good chassis. When it comes to the engines, you know, that's kind of what makes the biggest difference in terms of, you know, competition, but then overall cost. And so, you know, what they have, they have the LO206 class, which is basically kind of like a rental car engine, but on steroids. And it's that's what I have, and it's probably, it was definitely the most financially cost, you know, efficient, and usually that's where you get the most people in your class too.
Honestly, I'm so bad at multitasking. Bro. Yeah, I barely know anything about those, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of research. Dude, I am walking up so bad. That's crazy.
Yeah, regardless of what chassis you go with, if you haven't made a decision on what sort of engine class you want to run, I'd highly recommend, yeah, the LO2 first. You know, again, it's, you know, way cheaper than the road, actually probably 10 times cheaper, and there's actually a lot more people in, the competition's way tighter. It's, I feel like that's the move right now.
LO2. Got it. I'm gonna have to write that down. Sounds good. Yeah, like any advice you have before I go out and make my first purchase, like just text it, like message it to me, because I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, don't worry. Seriously, before you do anything that's like crazy, you're starting to spend money. Anytime if you want to reach out, you know, again, if I don't immediately get back to you, I promise I will. I just, you know, I'm kind of busy in my, you know, when the sun's up and stuff. But no, I honestly, I think you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. I race as much as you can, because honestly, this is the biggest asset that we have as drivers right now. And get your name out there, you know, if you get like a part-time job at AMP or something like that, again, especially, oh, you dickhead, sorry, that's Crampton just running me off the road. No, honestly, and even, you know what, like, just brutally honest, outside looking in, you're a girl trying to get into the industry, like, people are definitely a lot more susceptible to wanting to help girls get in, so if you show that you got the mindset that you do, that, like, literally you're waking up early to go do some iRacing, and you want to be in this, I promise you, there's a lot of good people in the industry that can help you out, but you just got to kind of start to, you know, get your name and your face out there.
You know, you're actually the second person to say that me being a girl is such an asset when it's such a man-driven sport.
Oh yeah, and you know, and again, you know, I've been coaching at racing schools for a long time. Oh, you're good, you got it. You know, like I've coached literally like thousands of people, and I hate all the stereotypes because I'm like, I've coached tens of thousands of people. Girls are way better students.
Interesting.
Like truly, all of my best students have been like really girls, honestly. And I think you guys know how to actually listen. You know, you're not egotistical and going, yeah, and keep doing the same shit that, you know, that you've been doing.
Interesting perspective. That's an interesting perspective. I would like to say that I'm a quick learner too, so, you know, I feel like with the right, you know, assets, I feel like I could definitely take a really good shot at it. If that makes any sense. Like,
yeah, 100%. I mean, honestly, the biggest thing is, you know, just not being afraid to take the chance too. And again, like how I kind of got started in this industry is when I was you know, just turned 19 and moved out to a racing school. And I mean, I was literally like the janitor of a racing school, sweeping floors and painting curbs and stuff like that. And my sort of con to get into the industry was working for racing. And so I know that the mechanics got to drive the cars on the racetrack. And so I was like, hey, I'll switch wrenches for free. And so once those guys finally needed to hire somebody, I'm like, well, you already taught you might as well just hire me for that. So I moved to facilities to be a mechanic that could drive cars. I just kind of rinse and repeat it. Help the instructors anywhere I could. Like I kind of like, hey, I'll be your captain, but they'll work for free. You know, just teach me what you guys know. And usually people don't say no to free work.
And you know what? I actually work in the aviation industry. I went to school for aviation maintenance, so I feel like hopefully if I can just tell them like I don't have any car experience, but I would love to learn, and you know I can put 2 and 2 together pretty easy.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, you'll be able to be like, okay, I know this is obviously a plane, but you'll be able to make the comparisons. You understand kind of the checklist, what to look for. You know, again, all this stuff is, you know, I like to say it's all ninth grade physics at the end of the day. And so, yeah, no, if you want to learn, I promise you, there's a lot of good people in this industry that would help you.
Dirty air it must be. Oh. Actually, yeah, I need fuel. I need to change this.
No, that's okay. The more I've run these tires, I'm like, man, I need to run a little more wings. This is starting to be a little uncontrollable.
I feel like I'm struggling like in the slipstream into T1. What is that, like dirty air or something? Because I don't struggle. I feel like I don't struggle that bad. Did he say he got people in the industry who could help me?
No, for sure. Yeah, you definitely get like aero wash, dirty air, whatever you want to call it. Where if you're running super close to somebody, you'll lose a bit. So, and so you said you haven't really played with the setup at all too much.
Not really. Yeah, no, not at all, actually. Like I don't know anything about any of this here. Like I don't know what any of this stuff does. People in the chat, let me know what you think I should do. But I'm gonna add more fuel for now. Like I'm gonna just get full fuel or some shit. Oh, maybe I should change the setup. Yeah, I was thinking of applying at AMP like part-time, but
hey,
it's
Uzi,
like...
if you can hear me, I'm hopping out of my rig for like 2 minutes, so I'll be right back.
Alright, sounds good. I will say what I was gonna say when he gets back. He said he needed more... Did he say he needed more rear wing? Like... Why you looking like a bitch? Why the like, that's something you could change here, right? Ain't no way around it no more. I am the greatest. Lot of niggas set on the throne. I am the latest. Interesting. I will try. I'll try 1. I'll try 11. No, I'll try 12. Understeer. Wait. No, I don't want understeer. Wait. I want oversteer. No, I kind of like the way it was. See, I'm not gonna mess with nothing because I don't know what I'm doing. Front ARB. What does that mean? What does ARB mean, you guys? Man, Kanan sounds like such a nice guy. swear, like, majority of the time, when you're, like, in these sort of sessions, like, well, when you're online in general, there's just so much toxicity. So it's nice to meet nice people, you know? Oops. Oh, that wasn't actually that late. I thought that was late. Okay, well, accidentally learned something new. Okay, some things matter of fact, I don't know. Why am I screwing that up so bad today? Damn, my chapstick melted in the dryer. That sucks. You see how I maneuver this game. I ain't so and break the change and change mine. Convert to the time and claim 260. You definitely don't want to spin your tires like that. Or maybe you do. But I usually struggle coming out the pit when I spin my tires like that. Oh yeah, that was shit.
Slow down. You got a penalty? Cutting the court.
Great. Like it matters. Okay, let's see. Maybe I will increase the win. Just by one for now. Just to see what it does. Or we'll do two.
Hey Olivia, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I keep calling Red. Sorry, Red.
It's all good.
I'm in this old school peanut butter Lex Luthor.
But, so I've got to ask. So, and forgive me for stupid questions. I'm ignorant. I don't know you yet. But like, how did you learn your driving theory? Like, obviously, you know line and stuff like that. How'd you learn all that?
Like on Road Atlanta or like in general?
Just in general, like honestly, like this is one of the trickiest like car end combos, you know, I think that's definitely available right now, but just in general, this car is super hard and unforgiving, so obviously you know how to drive, so like did you go to like any racing school, or like how did you actually learn how to drive the way you do right now?
Honestly, mostly trial and error. I mean, like I watched like F1 on Netflix. That kind of got me into racing, and then I kind of started watching like all types of racing, like motorcycle racing, GT World Challenge, you know, WEC, all that stuff. And then I was playing Gran Turismo, so I kind of learned a little bit about how to race there. And then on a set of Corsa, that kind of improved it more. And then I got into iRacing. Well, also I did kart racing at K1 Speed, and I kind of learned how to take certain corners there too, a little more aggressively. Like I think I learned my driving style from K1 Speed, like my aggressive driving style. And then when I got into iRacing, I had the racing line on, so that also kind of taught me for like my first season here. And then I turned it off after people on Reddit kept telling me to turn it off, and yeah, I've just been learning since then, I guess.
Yeah, excuse me, right after you said that, you know, kick an ass. And no, I totally agree, honestly, man. You are doing a really, really bang up job for not really having any formal training. So, like, you know, even things, they get some little things, like trailing, off the brakes, like how to be patient, and all that stuff. You just kind of learn from watching other people.
I'm like, I also took the kart racing school at AMP, but I don't really think it taught me anything. I think it just gave me the certification to race those karts.
Yeah, no, I got you. And honestly, driving a car is a lot different than driving a car. Like, I remember, because I did a little bit of go-kart racing. Honestly, like you, I did pretty much all, like, indoor stuff before I moved to racing school. And so I remember the first time I actually went to a class, I was like, I'm going to do the best fucking dude ever. Like, I'm going to take, like, what I learned in the car and just do the car stuff in the car, and that's going to take it off. It really doesn't work that way. So, I mean, again, when you do adapt like this, where you've got weight transfer, you've got all that stuff, you know, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's definitely different, but I don't know. Like I said, I kind of catch on to things kind of easy, I guess, and you know, certain things just feel right. I don't know. I don't really know how else to explain it. I need to adjust these settings a little more because the audio is still not quite.
Sorry, I was listening to Cramped 2 right after you talked, but no, I mean that's really, really killer. But yeah, and again, if you have any questions or anything like that, you know, if iRacing has taught me one thing, it's that it honestly it doesn't allow you to get away with some things that you would in real life. And the main point of that is basically being like, you know, in real life where you can push a little harder and go a little faster. iRacing, at least in my opinion.
Haven't heard much.
So you don't think that iRacing wanting you to be perfect really translates to like the real driving?
Yeah.
No, it does. Honestly, like it gets you, I would say, 97% of the way there. Like take for instance, you know, they say a lot of times, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Okay, that's true, but also up until a point. Like sometimes, like if you really, in real life, if you need to try to get a solid result, you've got to push hard and take chances. And I feel like iRacing, in that respect, doesn't reward you as much. It wants you to just be technically perfect from like a data standpoint.
Interesting. So besides that, like, what do you think iRacing needs to improve on to make it more realistic?
That's a good question, and you know, yeah, maybe tire model a little bit. It's gotten a lot better. I mean, the physics is pretty bang on, with maybe a couple exceptions, like on some outlaps in a few cars. You know, they've allowed you to get some better feel to the car sideways, where you know, used to be an iRacing, if you're sideways, you're completely toast, which is the case, you know, in most cases in real life. But it depends on your setup, honestly. I've driven setups that are like incredible, so close to real life. So it's hard to just blanket state, you know.
Yeah, I get you. feel like this taught me how to drive my Fiat better too. It's weird, like the way I drive my Fiat, I kind of overdrive it, and it probably doesn't like it, but I feel like such a slow car, I feel much faster with it. Like the way it rolls through certain corners, it's kind of fun to try and push a front end car to the limit.
Yeah, 100%. You know, like I said earlier, it's like it's all ninth grade physics at the end of the day. You know, and so again, the more you do this, the more you'll be able to kind of equate it to real life experiences. You know, like a school that I've worked at a ton of my life was in Porsche, so I was driving like a Hellcat Charger every day for years, and so that was kind of my gauge. And then I could add or subtract to other cars I'd find. This could be the exact same sort of test bed for you in that way. It's like, okay, I know how the Porsche Cup car feels. I Fiat, so I know that its limitations are here in comparison. And I'm just gonna add or subtract from there.
The one thing I'm afraid of is a clutch pedal. Like how often do race cars have clutch pedals nowadays? Or how often do you have to use them to like shift gears?
Shifting gears at a professional level, not much. You know, most cars, like a Lamborghini Super Trofeo car, will have a clutch to get you started, but then you're done using it once you're rolling. Very little, unless we're talking about kind of like more the amateur levels, like FDCA stuff, where you might be in more like home-built cars, and it's more likely to find.
I had bought a Miata that needed a lot of work, and I ended up not doing anything with it. I sold it, but the one thing that worried me was the fact that I've never driven a manual car in real life.
No, I got you. I mean, and that's being totally realistic too, right? Like, I mean, it would be very hard if you're not pretty fluent with manual already to get on the racetrack, because then you're pretty much expected to know how to heel toe downshift. And so, and again, it's just giving yourself an opportunity. Honestly, like karting and honestly learning a Miata will teach you. Honestly, like karting and honestly learning a Miata will teach you weight transfer too, that a go-kart really can, and the heel toe downshifting aspect. You know, that's a huge feather in your cap.
Sounds like I might have to do that instead then. So to me, it sounds like the best bet is to go for the Miata instead of the kart, and that $6,000 I'm trying to save, I'll probably put that into like the racing school, or the Miata. I don't know. I need to find a decent Miata for a good price.
Yeah, no, for sure. And again, like, I literally make my living off racing schools, so I do think there's an incredible amount of benefit if you can get into something like a Skip Barber or, Rad or whatever, any of the racing schools. The only kind of trade-off for that is they are a lot of money. I mean, they're $4 or $5,000, for those couple days, and you get an amazing life experience and a ton of a new skill set, but then it's kind of over quickly. And so that's kind of the only bad part about that.
But at least I would get a license at the end of it though, right? Or is that not guaranteed? Nah, it's probably not guaranteed, depending on like your actual skill level.
I mean, skill, yes. I mean, I will say, most of the time, the class that we get you your competition license, everybody, even if they're not the fastest person, the big thing is that you're safe and confident behind the wheel. You can share the racetrack with other racers. So, you know, with that though, it's not every class is guaranteed to get you a license. So you know, mainly you're talking about your SPCA full competition license here in the States. That is typically like their most expensive class.
Gotcha. So wait, do you need a specific license to race the Miatas, or does it like really just depend on the type of competition?
That's a good question. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure about like NASA, SCCA. If you want to go wheel to wheel, I do think you need their full competition license, you know, in order to do that. But you can still run like time attack or something where you're on the big track by yourself. You know, you're getting experience and you're not running wheel to wheel.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Why'd I shift up? Oh. Ah, shit. That's off.
Again, that's probably the most textbook way to go. The only other kind of out of the textbook way I would say is kind of like what I said to you earlier, how I kind of got into it, working for free and stuff like that. And you end up, you know, working for free and working with somebody like I got my experience from a guy at a racing school that just let me drive his cars and learn a lot of experience. And he's, you know, there are guys like myself or other people who work, you know, with these schools that can basically kind of give you a waiver and be like, yeah, she hasn't gone through full school, but I've run with her. She knows the flag. She knows race starts, race restart procedures. So there are people that can sign you off without going through, but those are pretty hard to find somebody that'll stake their reputation on you if they don't know that you can do it 100%.
Gotcha. I'll definitely look into applying to AMP because I am interested. Oh, and then I missed. I can't talk into that corner. I can't do it.
You've got wheel damage.
Yeah, I know. Oops.
We've got damage on the back end.
Oh no. I wrecked the car into T1. I can't talk into T1. It doesn't work for me.
You're fine. It took me a while to kind of get used to it.
I might want to get into an official race pretty soon. I keep forgetting that I need a push to talk to him. But dude, I might get into an official race pretty soon. Feeling pretty good.
No, you should do it. Sorry, I'm kind of close to setting a halfway decent lap, so I might not talk for a minute.
I think I've got to my best lap so far, but haven't really made much progress other than that. Kind of keep getting off tracks.
Well, to be fair, we've had to wait for Cranston after he's wrecked a lot, so.
I wouldn't blame anybody but myself.
Car 33. Just set the
That's
fastest
him.
lap. 21.7.
Damn. Nah, that was too much curve. Really understanding the way that the car wants to be driven, man. I feel pretty good about it. Dude, I don't want to watch your porn, bro. Like, what is this comment? Don't want to see your OnlyFans, my guy. Ah, that sucks. Oh, I did change the wing. Oh, that might be why I'm struggling a little bit. I forgot I did change the wing a little bit, so that's probably why I'm struggling now.
Car stops on the right.
Oh, did he disappear? And his friend is still here.
They say you cut the cord. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game. Pit box in 10. 5. 3, 2, 1. Right here. Okay, punch it.
Oh man, wait, I'm trying to do something.
What's the problem if you fall in love with fantasy? They assume she's confused with the illusions she's creating in the waiting room for psychiatric evaluation. She doesn't have the patience to be treated like a patient. It'll be okay if she just swallow these pills.
What's love without imagination? Yeah, man, you're so lucky I don't know how to use Twitch. I'm trying to figure out how to remove that comment, bro. That's tragic. Whoa. It's only good, it's real to you. It's only real, it's real to you.